Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into something that I think a lot of you are probably thinking about. Um, it's outsourcing your marketing team. It's a big decision, right?
Yeah.
But we're going to look at some interesting stuff today. We found a podcast episode called Why Outsourcing is the Future of Marketing, and it might change how you think about this whole thing.
Yeah, I think what's really cool about all this is it makes you think differently about that old idea that,
Yeah.
we have to do everything ourselves in-house, especially with how fast marketing is changing these days. Holding on to the old ways can really slow you down.
For sure. So one of the biggest reasons that people even think about outsourcing is access to experts.
Yeah.
And I don't just mean like someone who can like post on social media, I mean a whole team that really knows their stuff.
Yeah.
SEO, content marketing,
Yeah.
all that complicated stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's like having a whole team of specialists ready to go. You know whatever you need. Say you've got a new product launching and all of a sudden you need a bunch of PPC experts instead of having to like find someone new and train them and all that. You've already got a team ready to go.
Yeah, and it's not.
Yeah.
Just using some generic system, this is where you get into customized strategies. These agencies, they don't just take orders,
Yeah.
They actually work with you. They want to understand your goals, who you're trying to reach, even like your brand's personality. And then they make a plan that really works for you. Like a custom-made suit, instead of something off the rack.
Exactly. They have so much knowledge and experience. It's hard to do that yourself, especially for smaller companies.
Yeah.
Or, if you don't have a ton of money, it's like having chef. A chef who will make a menu just for you, based on what you like and what you can eat.
So let's say you're running an online business, right? And things are blowing up. You need to do more marketing fast, but hiring people takes time. Training them takes time. Getting them settled in takes even more time. How can outsourcing help when you need to grow that fast?
That's when outsourcing really makes sense. Say your product goes viral, and all of a sudden, you have way more orders than you can handle. With an agency, you can basically scale up overnight. Need more social media stuff? Boom, they gotcha. Want to do more advertising? Done. You don't have to find new people or stay up all night trying to do it all yourself.
Right. And on the other hand, what about businesses that are seasonal, They don't need a full marketing team all year round. Outsourcing gives you that flexibility, doesn't it? You're not stuck paying people when things are slow.
Exactly. It's all about being able to change things up based on what you need. So if you sell swimwear, you do a ton of marketing in the spring and summer, and then you scale back in the fall and winter. You don't need a big team when things are slow.
Now, I know what some people are thinking. This sounds great. But isn't outsourcing really expensive? And it's a fair question, right? But the podcast we listen to, it actually says that. It can save you money in the long run. It seems kind of strange. So can you explain that a little bit?
Sure. When you think about having a team in-house, it's not just salaries, You've got benefits, office space, equipment, software subscriptions, training. It adds up really fast. With outsourcing, you're basically trading those fixed costs for a cost that changes. And that cost is often tied to how well your marketing is doing.
So instead of paying someone a full salary, even when things are slow, you're paying for results.
Yeah.
Speaking of results, the podcast mentioned something called performance-based pricing models. Can you tell us what those are and how they work?
Basically, it means you're paying for what you get, not just for someone's time. So you're not paying a flat fee. You're only paying when the agency hits certain goals, like getting a certain number of leads or getting more people to visit your website. This makes sure that the agency is focused on getting you the results you want.
That's really interesting. It takes away some of the guesswork because you're not just throwing money at a problem. You're investing in results that you can actually measure.
Exactly. And that change in focus can be really freeing for business owners. It lets you step back from the day-to-day grind of marketing and focus on what you're really good at.
I like that. You're finally free from spending all night trying to figure out your email marketing platform or trying to understand the latest Google algorithm update. You can use that time too. Develop new products.
Yeah.
Work on relationships with clients or even just take a vacation.
Exactly. Outsourcing frees up your time and energy so you can put it back into your business. This allows you to focus on what you do best, the things that really make your business successful.
And that brings us to another key point from the podcast, partnering with a specialized agency. And that's where Hook Digital Marketing comes in. What makes them different from all the other agencies out there?
Well, what I find really interesting about Hook is that they are dedicated to making strategies that are really customized. They don't believe in cookie-cutter solutions. They spend time understanding each client's specific needs and goals and who they're trying to reach. And then they come up with a plan that's designed to achieve those objectives.
So it's not just about using a system they already have. It's about having a partner who's working with you
Yeah,
to reach your goals. They become like part of your team, not just some outside company you hired.
exactly. And that kind of collaborative relationship can be super valuable, especially for businesses that want a more personalized approach to their marketing.
This has been great, and I know you're all eager to hear more about what Hook Digital Marketing does. But first, we're going to dive even deeper into the world of customized strategies and see how they can really elevate your brand and get amazing results. Stay with us.